A starlit city of dreams. A young woman chases fame. Her body, broken and discarded, becomes a nightmare. Elizabeth Short, the Black Dahlia, haunts Hollywood's shadows nearly 8 decades later. Her murder, unsolved, grotesque, whispers of secrets too dark to unveil. Welcome to Darker Unveiled, where mysteries bleed truth. For the next minutes, step into a case that refuses to die. Subscribe now, dim the lights, and enter the enigma. But beware, some ghosts never rest. January 9th, 1947. Los Angeles pulses with post-war glamour. Hollywood's neon lights promise fame, but for Elizabeth Short, 22, they cast shadows. Born in Boston, 1924, Beth, as friends called her, grew up dreaming of the silver screen. Raven-haired, porcelain-skinned, with piercing blue eyes, she's a vision in black dresses, earning her nickname, the Black Dahlia. After a turbulent childhood, her father's abandonment, her mother's struggle, Beth lands in LA in 1946. She drifts, waitressing, modeling, chasing auditions. Friends describe her as charming, elusive, a girl with secrets. She stays at the Biltmore Hotel, mingles with men, but fame stays out of reach. On January 9th, Beth tells a friend she's meeting someone downtown. She steps into the night, lipstick bold, smile bright. No one sees her alive again. Where did Beth go? And who was waiting? January 15th, 1947. Limert Park, a quiet LA suburb. Betty Bersinger, pushing her toddler in a stroller, spots something in a vacant lot on Norton Avenue. At first she thinks it's a mannequin, pale, split in two. Then she screams, it's a body. Police arrive, horrified. Elizabeth Short lies naked, severed at the waist, her torso and legs posed a foot apart. Her face is slashed from mouth to ears, a grotesque grin. Bruises mark her wrists, burns scar her thighs. She's drained of blood, scrubbed clean as if staged. The autopsy reveals a brutal end. Beaten, tortured, bisected with surgical precision. Her last meal, undigested, was hours before death. No fingerprints, no fibers, only questions. Who could craft such a scene? And why Beth? The LAPD scrambles. The murder, dubbed the Black Dahlia by the press for Beth's dark allure, grips LA. Headlines scream. Reporters swarm. Detectives trace Beth's final days. Witnesses place her at the Biltmore on January 9th, meeting a man, dark hair, 30s, untraceable. Her suitcase, found at a bus station, holds photos, letters, but no killer. The FBI joins, sifting through 750 tips. On January 24th, a package arrives at the Los Angeles Examiner. Beth's birth certificate, address book, and a taunting note cut from newspapers. Dahlia's killer will give up. Gasoline-soaked items bear no prints. Police round up drifters, ex-boyfriends, but leads vanish. Was the killer toying with them or hiding in plain sight? Over 500 confess to the crime, most dismissed as cranks, but a few linger. Robert Red Manley, a salesman, admits driving Beth to the Biltmore on January 9th. He passes a polygraph, his alibi solid. Dr. George Hodel, a wealthy physician, emerges in 1949. Known for dark parties, he owned a Soweto Street mansion near Limert Park. His son, Steve Hodel, later claims George's surgical skills match the killer's precision. A 2003 book, Black Dahlia Avenger, cites George's letters and police surveillance. He fled to Asia in 1950. In 2014, soil tests at his home find no remains. Another name, Leslie Dillon, a bellhop with crime scene knowledge, arrested in 1948 but released. Ex-posts in 2025 revive Hodel. He was a monster, case closed. Others argue, no evidence, just theories. Who fits the puzzle? Beth's murder exposes LA's rot. The 1940s glitter hid corruption. Cops on mob payrolls, starlets preyed upon. Beth's address book with pages torn out, hints at powerful men. Rumors swirl of studio cover-ups, a killer shielded by wealth. The Examiner's editor, James Richardson, later admits police ignored leads to protect elites. Beth wasn't a star, but her death became one, fueling films like The Blue Dahlia, 1946, and books like James Ellroy's The Black Dahlia, 1987. In 2025, a vintage file-style podcast, Dahlia Unraveled, reignites debate, claiming Beth crossed a gangster's path. Ex-users speculate, was she a pawn in a bigger game? Did Hollywood bury the truth? Theories multiply. A lone sadist like Cleveland's torso killer, stalking LA, a jilted lover enraged by Beth's charm, or a serial killer, as some link the Dahlia to 1940s lone woman murders. In 1947, a woman's screams near Lymet Park go unreported. A 1949 letter, "Dahlia's killer is free," mocks police. Forensic limits, no DNA, crude blood typing, stall progress. In 2025, X debates a new angle. Beth's coloboma, her marked eye as a killer's obsession. It's symbolic, one post claims. Another counters, just a brutal robbery. Every theory twists into fog. What drove such savagery? Elizabeth Short never became a star, but her death made her immortal. Her face, framed in morgue photos, softened in old snapshots, haunts true crime fans. The case, unsolved, is a wound in LA's soul. In 2025, the Dahlia Unraveled podcast draws millions, its host visiting Norton Avenue, now a quiet street. Flowers mark the spot where Beth was found. X posts honor her. "Rest in peace, Beth." Others demand, "Solve it already." The LAPD keeps the file open, but no arrests loom. Was justice lost to time or never sought? The Black Dahlia's killer walks free, or lies dead, his secret buried. Elizabeth Short, a girl chasing dreams, became a symbol of loss. A vacant lot, a severed body, a city's shame. Was it Hodel, his scalpel sharp? Dylan, his knowledge too precise? Or a name we'll never know? In 2025, her story lives, on airwaves, on screens, in hearts. Comment below. Who killed the Black Dahlia? Is her truth still out there? Subscribe to Darker Unveiled, hit the bell, and share this tale. More mysteries await. But if you see a woman in black smiling in the shadows, don't look away. She's waiting.